All right. That's cruising. It's just going to take time for it to kind of even out. You're doing... You're going somewhere. Where are you sending? Should be sending things. You sending things somewhere? Yeah, where are you sending things to? It's gotta be on the other planet. Alright, let's go find out what the heck's going on over here. It's not one of my main ones that I'm pulling. Why is it pulling? I mean, it's not at the end of the world that it's pulling, but... There's only one thing that needed it up here. You're not pulling. It's a planetary. None of these should be pulling. You are pulling. Titanium crystal. Wait, was I building titanium crystal? I'm producing it here. Well, you know what? You just need... So this whole thing can get shut down. If you're pulling, then this whole line becomes moving. Well, let's see if we got the graphene in yet. Or at least some graphene. Yeah, we got some graphene in. No, we're Gucci on power. So the yellow ring is what we use. So we use about 166. We currently generate 442. So, yeah. I think we're bringing oil down here, aren't we? Yeah, so we can just dump the oil back into here. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good on power. Here. We're good on power. Yeah, you can go. We're Fire and ice though we'll take back to the other place. Because that we can dump. And will dump. Yeah. Now, it's going to come a lot easier once we have organic crystal just coming in. Because when we'll basically turn off our organic crystal maker, I mean, we'll still keep it around. Obviously, we're not going to get rid of it. In case, if and when we start using all that crystal, or all that organic crystal. But yeah, it's a lot of resources that we won't have to actually pump out once we start getting the specialized ores and stuff like that. And you're doing fine for collecting. What's here? No. You talking about what we're standing on? You would think it's a lot of resources. It's really not. Oh crap! And we're out of titanium. We're even low. You just not making it down? Yeah, that's the problem. Do I have any titanium I can tap right here? Out and open, yeah, right there. Titanium coming in right here. No, it's a Dyson Sphere. Dyson Sphere we're building is a Dyson Sphere. Do you know what a Dyson Sphere is? Okay, so Dyson Sphere, in layman's terms, obviously there's probably a way more technical way to say it, but basically it's using solar panels and placing them around a sun. And then harnessing solar energy basically right from the sun. Again, that is the very, very layman version. They'll send it to the timestamp. Not following you there, Warren. But yes, it's one big honkin'. Yeah, it's huge. And it's basically it's a theoretical, obviously because no one's built it yet. Power source. So that could provide basically unlimited. Yeah, well, we technically have the yes and no, I would say. Yes, we do have the technology to build solar panels. I don't know if we have the technology to build solar panels that can sit that close to the sun. But I think we could if we really wanted to. The problem with Dyson spheres are they gotta be, the closer they are, the more they're gonna get from it. Because Dyson sphere doesn't just take, like, what it's doing is using the heat as well as the radiation. So it's using all parts of the sun. So here's the problem with a Dyson sphere. Especially for us doing it. We couldn't do it in this solar system. It would destroy us. Right? Oh, really? I'm gonna have to check that out. I love learning about this kind of stuff. But, so the problem is, you're basically blocking the sun. And life needs the sun. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. I love all that stuff. I mean, that stuff is thrilling for me. Well, we're talking about, like, you can build it, yes, you can build it in stages. You can build it in different areas. You could minimize the risk. But a true Dyson sphere, like a complete Dyson sphere, would encompass an entire sun. Like, if you're going like a full-blown Dyson sphere, right? You would theoretically block the sun. But yeah, and that's, yeah, there's issues. And if you're blocking the sun, obviously the planets aren't getting the... So you have to do it in a solar system where you don't have any life, is what you have to do. If you're going to build a Dyson sphere. Like a true... See, and now we're... Drive me crazy. Let's look at titanium. Are we getting titanium in... Okay, so we're starting to get titanium back. We're using a lot of titanium, though. I think it just needs time to work itself out, but... There you go. Yeah, there's still a lot that's... Plus, I mean, we'd have to get to the sun. We'd have to get close enough to the sun to be able to get, you know, there's issues. There are issues with doing it right now, but it's. Alright, what were we building? And of course, there are multiple versions. Yes, you are 100% correct. Yep. Oh, there's all kinds of yeah, it's, and that's why, you know, and what's going to be the best method for us? What's going to be the best method for, you know, this solar system? What's going to be the best method? You know, we don't know. And I don't think anybody's really working on it. But technically, that's a clean and efficient power generator. I mean, it doesn't get much more than that. What are you missing? Oh yeah, we're short on titanium. We need to put another titanium line up. Problem is, we've got alright, let's just put another titanium line up here. I like to keep it all together, but okay, it's right on the. Well, yeah. And unfortunately, there's. So building a Dyson Sphere would be profitable, right? You could definitely milk some money out of a Dyson Sphere, right? Because they just charge for the power you use. Not the same thing that they do now, right? So a Dyson Sphere isn't. They don't build Dyson Spheres because it's not profitable per se. They don't build them because it's not. The cost is too high. It would cost a lot of money to build a Dyson Sphere. And so, yeah. We're just not there yet. But what's funny is it's going to be, as with all things, it's going to be a private company that sends us into. I mean, well, look at it right now, right? Who's leading the charge to take us into space, really? It's not the U.S. government. It's not the Chinese or the Russians or one guy. Should fit right here. Is there another logistics system that I'm not unaware? Oh, yeah, let's see. Ooh. Dang it. So this is going to have to be a shorter. See, I want to put it over here. But I want to use this titanium. Problem is, if I put it here, it's right on top of. Stop. This little, I mean, we're not getting much. So yeah, it's one of those things that what's gonna happen is um, private industry is gonna lead us into space, and then the government will come in and regulate it. That's usually what they do. Did I actually get this right? I would be shocked and amazed. Middle, yeah. Yeah, actually we did. We got it right. All right, sweet. Hopefully we got enough titanium, because we're running low. We can't. Well, let's see. I mean, okay. It's unfortunate that it usually takes private businesses to get us to. So I know some private businesses are already starting to look at asteroid mining, and they're already starting to look at making profit from space. So I mean, how long are we till that actually happens? Yeah, the 80s. I mean, species is gonna go through ebbs and flows. That's what it does. You know what I mean? The 80s, yeah. But the imagination and the wonder for space flight, nobody wants to pay for it. They're more concerned about, in my mind, lesser things than they are about doing miraculous things, right? So, and here's an interesting question for you guys, right? So we have how many shows and video games and stuff like that do we see futuristic? Like buildings and futuristic gadgets. And I mean, granted, we got a lot of our technology from the Star Trek. A lot of our current technology comes from people who watch Star Trek. I mean, and going, cool, we can make that. But you know, where are those futuristic looking cities, right? Where are those futuristic looking buildings that, you know, we can build? You know, there's no desire for it. Okay, I got two things rocking. Oh, well. And it's yeah, I mean, it's fine. Well, yeah, and COVID shut down a lot of things. Unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, see, that's you know, we have the knowledge to do. We have the knowledge to do such amazing things. The problem becomes there's a few problems, right? The more government gets involved in things, the worse it's gonna get. I mean, that's just been proven throughout history. And unfortunately, when we're talking about those type of things, governments are intensely involved. Because, you know, either a politician wants to put their name on it and say, oh, you know, look at me, I'm the new wave, or, you know, you'll get a politician who's scared of something new for no earthly reason. You know, it's or they think they can get points for. Yeah, well, and nuclear power will come back. I mean, nuclear power is just. Yeah, well, and that's getting a little out of hand. That's getting. I mean, I say getting, it's been out of hand for a lot of years now. But theoretically, I can't blame the politicians. People are electing them into office to do those things, knowing full well that that's what they're going to do. And they're still getting elected. So it's not the politicians' fault, it's the people's fault. I'd rather not get taxed and have them completely out of my life, except for to provide my military defense. Because then everything comes down. It's all prices come down. Everything gets everything just gets better and better the less the government's involved. In my personal opinion, and based on what I've seen historically. So I was building some of this. Well, pharma, again, the government stepped in, and as soon as the government stepped in, that's it. It destroyed the pharmaceutical. It destroyed our ability to regulate the pharmaceutical companies. Well, the problem is, they go hand in hand, lobbyists and government. They go hand in hand. They're both cut from the same cloth. It's 100% bribes. And that's the problem. That's a government gone too far, right? Limit the government way down. You don't have any lobbyists. Does away with them. Well, and we got rid of a lot. See, the problem is the U.S. government got rid of a lot of its checks. One of the biggest mistakes we made in the government in the United States is making it so senators got elected and not appointed. One of the biggest mistakes we ever made. And they made it a constitutional amendment. So not only, they went full tilt. So now it's part of us forever. Until unless we want to But the way our system works is exactly like you